Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little moldavite story. So I had a little moldavite ring that I was wearing on my ring finger here, and I am of the age where I want to start letting go of some things to start my next chapter in life. And so when I got the moldavite ring, it was very intentional to use it as a touchstone. A reminder that I needed to start letting go of things that I might be holding on to too tightly so that I could go out and start the next thing. So it actually gave me the moldavite heat rush on my hand for like a week when I first got it. It was really crazy. I was wondering if I was having like an allergic reaction, but it is sterling silver and I don't have a reaction to that. I don't know. And I wore it for a few months, and then for some reason I kind of got into a cleaning spurt, and I ended up kind of going through some things that people had given me that are no longer in my life. And unfortunately, people can't just be nice and leave my life. They always have to be mean and nasty when they go. And I'm like, okay. And of course I take it kind of personally, but then I pick myself up and move on. And these things were here, and I just thought, they don't mean what they used to. And I didn't want to throw them out because somebody might find value in them that doesn't have the connection that I do. So I gathered them to donate them. Well, literally the next day, I looked at my little moldavite ring and the stone was gone. So I was looking for another one, and I found what was a moldavite ring. It looked like this. It was a little crown. I thought, oh, yep, that's perfect for me. And it has this small stone, so it wasn't terribly expensive. So I got it, and I wore it on my pinky, where this one is now. And this ring I didn't feel any heat with it. It was weird. It scraped up against my finger. These little prongs got stuck on things. It was not a good fit for me. I don't know why. I mean, it should work just fine, but it was scraping my finger and catching on the rings and catching on stuff. So I saw this ring, which is a little snake, and it has this little tiny bit of moldavite. Yes, it's still in there. Okay. And I ordered this. And when I got it, I took off the first ring and I set it down and I put on this ring. And this one did give me the moldavite heat, like that rush with the heat in the hands. So for a little while, I actually wore this one on my other hand, on my other pinky, thinking, maybe I need to create a circuit and get rid of some of this stuff. So I did that for a little bit, but then I discovered that some people say that moldavite can invite energy vampires. And I'm like, well, I don't need an energy vampire. I barely got enough energy right now as it is. So I took the ring off and I set it down on this table. This is my work table. It's why it's all grungy. I do art up here. And I thought about it, and I think I had turned around to go and get this ring and put it back on, or I think I was thinking about putting it back on. And it was gone. I'm like, okay, that's really weird. Well, the next day I look on the floor, and this is what I find. It's all crushed up. Now, the only thing I can tell you is that I didn't do this. I do have one very naughty little pug by the name of Briseis, who seems to think it's very, 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 very funny to take stuff off mommy's table and play with it. So it is possible that she took it and chewed on it, but it doesn't really show a lot of bite marks or anything. But I took it as my sign that this ring was not for me, that literally the thing I had to let go of in this story was the ring itself. So there you go. That's my second moldavite story.